This video will show you the secret to getting massive success with the law of attraction. I'm going to share with you ways to apply this in your daily life so that you're really able to get and attract what you want. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, we're going to be speaking about the patterns of massive success. How we can adopt those patterns in our everyday life and understanding what it takes to really get to where we want to be. Now, the reason I am doing this video is because I think that more important than any overarching action that we can take, any part of any type of emotional feeling that we could have, it's not so about just one type of experience or one major action that's going to get us to where we want, but it could be one major action that we take every single day. You know, I was reading a book recently and it was on neuroscience and it was talking about how if you look at the pattern of what someone does every day, it's very easy to predict where they will be in a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, or 5 years from now. That's because patterns leave clues. That's because what we repetitively do is who we become and it's the result that we get. Now, most people are on autopilot. Almost everybody is, even me. There's times I gotta snap myself out of it and remember that I got to step into the uncomfort zone. I have to start to do things that get me out of that old identity. Now, the key to this whole process, and that what I've learned from my own life, not that I am massively successful yet, but one day I will be, it's because I've learned how to master one day over and over again. Now, in order to do this, what I learned, and as many of you guys know, I know this story sounds repetitive, but back in February, I made the decision that I was going to create a video every single day. I knew that if I did that, that would change everything else about my life. I just had this feeling that it's the one thing I could do every day that over the course of a year would profoundly change my life. So what I did is I started creating a video a day, and within a couple months, it, lo and behold, changed my life because all of a sudden I see these opportunities. It's like then I have the ability, you know, we went from 4,000 subscribers to over 100 in the course of 6 months, and that's specifically because of the hard work, the dedication, and also I'm passionate about it, but it was that decision to go daily. And I was working a 40-hour-a-week job at the time, so I was very busy, but I knew that that was the change that needed to happen. Now, the three things to this video I'm going to be specifically talking about is, first off, the vision. What is your vision for what you want to create? What is the overarching picture that you want to move towards? Now, for me, I imagine myself in a year from now being able to travel, have the luxuries of what I want to do, be able to make videos in amazing places rather than just always making videos inside a room. I had that vision and it was very powerful for me because I also had a vision that I wanted to speak in front of many people. Now, of course, you know, we're doing this on YouTube, but I wanted to do it also in person. I wanted to be like a public speaker that got, you know, the option to speak on stage. And that's something that I'm definitely getting more opportunities for now. But this is something that in a year from February that I wanted to be able to experience. So I had that vision and that was something that I can move towards. Now, the part of vision is look at that vision every single day. Well, every day I would use that in visualization. Every day I would use that as a powerful point for me to focus on it, and that's where I believe the power is. Now, the second part is simply the intention. Now, have an intention that you're going to move in that direction. Have an intention that you're going to have and create that type of energy going in that direction. So this could mean that your choices start to link up with whatever you want. Intention means that you start to actually put it out there. Intention is so powerful. Intention affects everything. Now, but it's not just one intention. It's not just a major project in our life intention. It's an intention every single day. My intention was to have the vision. My intention and what I was doing is I was focused on the vision, and then I would have intentions of actions throughout the day that would make a difference over time. This would compound over time. So for you, maybe this is, you know, I always use the example of maybe it's making art, maybe it's training for something specific, maybe it's for applying to the job you want and starting to put that out there, having an intention for it, you know, knowing and having the vision for where you want to be, but then simply setting an intention every day of things that move you closer to it. So it's repetitive vision, repetitive knowing what that outcome is, and then secondly, it's repetitive intention, and then the third third thing is action, and you guys know that I always talk about action, but it's so powerful. I only talk about it because I really believe in it, and I know that that's a belief I have. Some people think that might be a limiting belief I have because I believe that, you know, I need to take action. But the thing is I love taking action. I woke up this morning, I just jumped into a cold shower, and now I'm getting into my work for the day, which is creating videos, which is editing, which is website building, which is all of these things. But guess what? I absolutely love it, and I love taking action. Now, this is the thing. You might not enjoy taking action right now in this moment, but as you gain momentum, you will start to love taking action. And if there's certain things you don't like taking action with, you can pay someone to do it when you get the momentum going because you have money rolling in. You know, those are the opportunities we have, and that's kind of what I want to really push onto you guys, is to know that action gets easier as you go, and you start to really enjoy the process the more that you do it. So this is something I think is just so powerful. I encourage you to look into the intention you have. I encourage you to look into the vision you have. I encourage you to look into the action you're taking, but not just look into it. Decide that every day you're going to implement it. It's not so much about, oh, what was the quote? I think it was by, so Bruce Lee said it. He's like, I don't fear the guy that does 1,000 kicks or 1,000 different, you know, type of movements. I fear the guy that has practiced one kick 1,000 times. That's the idea. Do one thing every day towards your dream. What I do is I do 3 things every day. That's my main things that I'm focused on. The highest leverage activities right when I wake up in the morning. I do those right when I get up, and for me it's always creating videos. It's always something to do with editing or creating content, and I do that every single day. And that's, for me, the highest leverage things, and that's the repetitiveness. You know, it's funny because as I do these videos, I used to look at people that created videos every day, or maybe multiple videos a day. I'd be like, how can you even do that? Like, that's just insane, right? But now that I do it every day, now I'm creating 3 videos a day. I'm not necessarily uploading all 3 a day, but I'm getting ahead on videos so that I can focus on other things and travel and, you know, do other aspects of what I do. But I see how it can be done, because when you get into the momentum of it, it becomes a part of who you are. Like, I get up and I just kind of write down, you know, 3 topics if I know of something value I want to give, and it's just like I pop into it. I don't have to really think about it. Whereas 6-7 months ago, I'd be like, well, what do I got to talk about? I got to write it down. I got to do all this research. I got to do all this kind of stuff. Now it's much more flow because I just know that that's, you know, something that's very natural for me. So that's what I encourage you to do. Do it every single day. Don't be the guy that's just kicking around. Be the guy or the girl that has one kick that you practice 1,000 times, and that as you do that, you are going to become successful. You're going to find that vision, you're going to move towards it, and you're going to find that that's where massive success comes. I also have created a free MP3, a meditation that you can listen to. It is in the description box. It's a meditation that I recommend you listen to before you go to bed. What it helps you do is it helps you reprogram your subconscious mind so that you're really able to move towards that vision, really able to move towards and have that intention. And as you do that, you'll find that you wake up feeling more energized, you wake up feeling more determined to do what you want to do, to become the kind of person that you prefer. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that little notification gear so that you can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, as always, I will see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, namaste.